is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed a
I found it.
All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour for Saturday, February 16th, 2018. I'm Michael, your host. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for giving us some of your time. We know it's valuable and limited. So you're trying to get your updates, your news in a quick, fashionable manner. All right, we're going to do that here for you. We got some right now, we got some new Q posts. We had one just drop about 20 minutes ago, so I got everything fired up. And we got one other one to go over from last night. And we'll jump right into those. Again, if you're new, thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe. Take a look in the description box underneath this video. In that description box, you're going to find a couple links to the different ways if you want to make a monetary donation. We do have the PayPal still. The PayPal's up, folks. That's a monthly thing. Other than that, all the links for everything we'll go over will be down there. And maybe give a thumbs up. Helps beat the algorithms of YouTube. We are currently and have been for 6 or 7 months shadow banned. So it just helps get the word out there. Share the video across your social media platforms and engage in the comment section. You can leave a comment and take a look in the comment section, folks. All right. Tons of patriots. Some of the greatest patriots I've ever known. Right here, part of the Patriot Hour. All right. So we're going to go here to 2737. Be wary of disinformation. The spending bill does not include amnesty for many. Got a Fox News article here. The DHS official border security bill does not contain amnesty poison pills. Be careful who you follow. There's a lot of people out there saying differently. DHS official border security bill does not contain amnesty for poison pills. I don't know what that. Immigration laws hawks slammed the border security compromise President Trump signed into law Friday for containing last-minute provisions that they argued gave amnesty to many. But a Department of Homeland Security official insisted to Fox News that a misunderstanding of the bill. That is a misunderstanding of the bill. All right, here, him talking. Here. I'm hearing something right here. There it is. So, the amnesty claim is based on Section 224 of the budget, which appears on first glance to block the deportation of many people who are illegally in the U.S. That's because it states that no funds... This one's playing again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Is there any more down here? All right. Sorry, folks. Video after video kicked on, and I'm hearing it. You can't. So Section 224. I'm not going to read this whole thing. It's too much. Too much. All right. That's because it states that no funds may be used to detain or deport any sponsor or potential sponsor of an unaccompanied alien child. It adds that even member of a household or potential sponsor is now immune from deportation. But a DHS official told Fox News that terms like potential sponsor have precise meanings in the Department of Homeland Security regulations, meanings that severely limit the number of people that a budget keeps safe from deportation. So if you get into the meat of it, for example, to be a potential sponsor, according to the DHS regulations, one must file significant paperwork. And we know that most of these people don't file any paperwork ever. Even when given the opportunities, they fail to do so. That's just how it rolls, folks. Look at the books. Look at the history. Further, because the bill only applies to kids who are unaccompanied, it does not provide protection for those bringing kids into the U.S. That would significantly limit the number of people to whom no deportation provision applies to. You can read the rest of this article. It'll be down below. All right. So we want to get over to this one here. So again, this came at 2 o'clock, 2738 in the series. We got the original post here back from March of 18, March 23rd. I had just started the channel about a month before this, and I have a video that went over. It was baffling to go back and watch. Clock activated. Red Castle to Green Castle. Stage 5 of 5. So we got the Army Corps of Engineers out of Green Castle, Indiana on U.S. Highway 231 North. Green Castle 46135. U.S. Army Corps of Engineers building strong. Army Chief of Engineers, all future construction. How long have Anons known? Fake news attacking us daily. D's are predictable. Stupid. Nothing to see here. Got a Twitter. This Twitter takes us to Trump. After declaring a national emergency, President Donald Trump is briefed by U.S. Army Chief of Engineers, Commanding General Lieutenant Todd T. Semonite on the status to the date of the border wall and all future construction to begin along the southern border. All right, so there you go, folks. Future is now proving the past. Those who deny it are asleep. Simply put, they're not paying attention. They got agendas, and they're just asleep. Bottom line. They're looking for everything else other than what's happening. That's the sad part. Missing out on history. But that's what it takes sometimes. It's always a few people that truly understand it. It really only takes about 8 to 10% of the population to understand, and pretty much everyone else is always lost. This is how it works. All right, so we got that one read. Let me see here. California moved to super hands Harris a big edge. Let me see here. Look at a few different headlines here. Bernie Sanders records video announcing 2020 campaign. Dems prepare to force Trump to reveal private talks with Putin. Frustrated Trump lashes out after border defeat. Lawsuit targets Trump's emergency declaration. I didn't need to do this. Dems pounce on Trump's submission. Trump's raid on Pentagon funds draws bipartisan hellfire. Trump taps Jeffrey Barrett as new FEMA head. Vatican defrocks former Washington Cardinal over sex abuse. Mueller guidelines call up to Manafort to get 24.5 years in prison. That would be a death sentence for him. It's always interesting, folks. Always interesting. All right, jump over here to Operation Disclosure. And just to see what's going on. I got a praying medic video up here. Night crawl active. Scrambling. RV intelligence alert. No mercy. New phase. Border importance. Look at this here. So, disclaimer, the following is an overview of the current situation based on intelligence leaks received from several sources which may or may not be accurate. Other confirmed sources may also be included in this overview. So again, when looking into different things and intelligence communities, for example, you're going to read lots of things. Lots of things aren't going to be accurate. It's going to be a lot of lies put in with truth. We have to be able to decipher. You're going to read a lot of things that just don't pertain to anything sometimes. And then, so basically you sift through a whole bunch of crap just to get to things that you believe to be true. All right. That's how it works sometimes. I do that on a level before I even bring things to you guys. Today, I only had the Q post to kind of read and go over, and now we're jumping around a little bit. But again, this is an RV intelligence alert. It scans. It's a lot of tidbits of things around the internet. Sanctions were imposed on Zimbabwe by the EU, European Union, and U.S. in 2001. and 2002, before and after 9/11. These sanctions restrained Zimbabwe from accessing its vast amounts of valuable natural resources, which otherwise would have benefited the world. The European Union's sanctions on Zimbabwe is due to expire this month on the 19th. The U.S. already proposed to amend Zadira sanctions on Zimbabwe and is awaiting official signing by POTUS. Once Zimbabwe is freed from its shackles of the Western sanctions, the country will be allowed to benefit from their vast amounts of natural resources. Zimbabwe is already preparing and announcing a new currency, which may seem to be fiat, but it is actually gold asset-backed and linked to the QFS. Zimbabwe's announcement of their new currency signifies their compliance with GIRSA, the Gisera law. Zimbabwe is sleeping giant, but about to awaken and release its full potential. Meanwhile, Trump's declaration of a national emergency was announced, which now makes the U.S. compliant with the Gisera. The UK is next on the list. If Brexit is not agreed upon soon, then expect martial law will be declared in the UK. Similarly to the US, the declaration of martial law in the UK will signify the country's Gisera compliance. The cabal is now scrambling to stop the transition. However, resistance is futile. Sources believe now more than ever the RV could begin at any moment. All right, they're still talking about the revalue. Now, this is real stuff, folks, because everything we're doing, everything we're following, the Q, it talks about I am 100% aware that we can't truly be free, we can't truly be anywhere in improvements if we don't do something with the Fed, the way the system works. This is what we fought to get away from in 1776. They crept back in. They've always tried to creep back in, and they were successful in 1913, all right? We know that for a fact, with the establishment of the Federal Reserve here in the U.S. and then the IRS, all right? These things have to be backed off, redone, revamped, given back to the people, all right? The power back to the people, which is us, to print our own money. It's huge, it's huge, it's huge. Those of you that think, you just need to, there's no way that's happening. Well, you better hope it's happening, all right? You better hope, and you better do everything you can to help make sure it happens. That's waking everybody up to understand. All right, we'll shut this one down. I'll be back at some point later today to bring you more breaking news. Any new Q comes out, I'll be right on top of it. Again, I'm Michael. This is a Patriot Hour. God bless. Godspeed to each and every one of you worldwide. We'll see you back here real soon on the next Patriot Hour update video. God bless.